and welcome back. And this is our last show of the day today, Saturday, on Crafters TV. Now, this is a little bit special. So this is a craft house show, but it's something that I don't think you've ever seen before. This is a craft house show all about Violet Studio, as you can see just here. So Violet Studio, for those of you that don't know, is one of our in-house brands. It comes under the Crafters Companion umbrella. So it is a brand, but normally you would see it in shops, in stores, in bricks and mortar retail, rather than online here on Crafters TV. But the value is phenomenal, so we thought it's about time we gave you a little treat and showed you what our Violet Studio is all about and what goodies you can get under the Violet Studio brand. So we've got quite a few little bundles. We've got a couple of little bundles here, and then under my counter, I will keep bringing them up, I've got lots of things that are individual. Now these bundles, if you like these bundles, you can still get the items individually, and we gave you a sneak peek of these earlier in Play Your Crafts Right, and we showed you this lovely bundle. That's our Rainbow Blooms bundle, and yes, some people bought it as a bundle, but a lot of you cherry picked the items that you wanted from within this that you thought you'd have a try. So this is brilliant if you are into your crafting, you're getting into your crafting, or you want to give them as gifts. Now remember, the prices on these are only available for 48 hours. So midnight tomorrow night, midnight Sunday, the prices will revert back. This is a limited time deal because it's just on here for this special. Now, before we get into that, I want to just remind you, this last chance to remind you for today, is that we have sent you all an email with a special code in, and that code is going to give you a mystery discount, a discount off anything that you purchase today. So if you buy the Violet Studio that's already reduced by 10%, you're going to get the 10% discount. If you're a Platinum member, you're then going to get your 20% discount on top of that. And then if you use your code, you're going to get your mystery discount on top of that as well. So this is phenomenal chances to get some amazing savings. It's a one-time use, one-person code. So there's no point passing it to Sue next door or anything like this. This is your code, but only can be used once. So pack your baskets wisely. Make sure you put everything in there that you want to do to get this weekend, and then check out securely at the end of that. So we've got lots going on here. Michelle is here. She's setting up. So she's all ready. We're really struggling with time, with clocks, with Michelle. I think we need to just give her a lesson in timekeeping. She was going to go an hour over in the last show, and then I just said to her, Michelle, it's 6 o'clock. She says, no, it's 10 to. No, Michelle, it's 6 o'clock. You've forgotten how to tell the time today, Michelle.
It's been, I don't know, it's been just one of those that I was literally tootling, you know, just merrily along back from the bathroom. Corrine went, it's 6 o'clock. I went, no, it's not. And apparently it was. So the reason that we're 30 seconds late is my fault. I do apologise. But it's nice to be here.
We'll make up for it. We'll make up for it. No, it's fantastic. Now, there's lots of you joined us. So it's 6 p.m. here in the UK, 1 p.m. on the East Coast, 10 a.m. Pacific time. I don't know why I'm telling you that, because if you're there, you know what time it is, don't you? But we have got Goddess. Hello from Richmond, Virginia. Oh, she says it's cloudy and cooler today. It's lovely here. We've been sat outside. Mary Pat 1000 says, good morning, everybody from sunny Montana. Sam McDonald, who's in the UK. Good evening, lovely Corrine, lovely Michelle from a glorious sunny Darlington. We know it is. We sat out for a little bit. I only had to come in because I couldn't get Wi-Fi on my laptop. We've got Jenny Barger, aka Java Jen Creations. Hello from Ohio. Hello, Jenny. Lillian Kwok says hello, Corrine and Michelle. And Pam E says hello, everyone from Central New York. It's wonderful to have you all here with us. Absolutely fantastic. So let me just show you now this bundle before we get Michelle to do some demos. So this is your Rainbow Blooms bundle. It's a 10-piece set. Now, this confused me because it was far more than I was expecting, because when I saw it was a 10-piece set, I was expecting it to be 10 pieces, but no, it's 10 bundles, 10 items, and then you've got multiples within each one. So look at that price, and this is what you're going to be getting. You're going to be getting your felt wreath kit, so that's going to give you your wreath, your ring, the buttons, the ribbons, the felt, the stencils, the templates, everything that you need in there. It said, oh, it's create your own. So I'd say, did it say you need anything else? So no, everything you need in there, so that's included. Then you've got your embroidery kit, and this is going to give you your hoop, all your threads, your stencils, your little templates to put your threads in. It's got your needle. It says the only thing you need to complete this is an iron and scissors. So you've got that kit included, all for this price, and we'll look at that in a minute. Then we've got the sew your own apron, so you get your fabric and all your threads and everything you need in there, so that's lovely. Then the next one we've got is sew your own makeup bag, which I think is lovely. You're going to get the fabric, you're going to get the floral panels, you're going to get everything you need, you're going to get your zip, and you're going to get your letter, the bits to do your lettering with as well, so you can personalise it. Who doesn't love a personalised makeup bag? All my makeup bags are personalised. I get them for birthday presents. Gift bag kit. Now you saw Michelle do us a fantastic demo from that. Dropped it right away from the gift bag, and she did a card using the wonderful papers. If I turn it around, you can see on the back you've got loads of papers, you've got die cut toppers, you've got flowers, you've got gems, you've got everything that you need. You've got letters down here, oh, they're down that side, everything you need. So that gift bag kit's included. We haven't finished yet. When it says 10-piece, each one of these is 1 piece, so that's 5 pieces. All of that is classed as 5 pieces. You're also going to get, you're also going to get your pin cushion, which is like a ready-made pin cushion. That is lovely. So if you're doing your fabric, really gorgeous. Here in the UK, I would say this is Cath Kidston-esque, if anybody knows that brand. That's what it gives me, those sorts of vibes. Then you're going to get your tape measure. I love this. This is perfect. I just think this is the sort of tape measure I'd love in my bag. It clicks out, holds there, squeeze the middle, and it retracts back in. I just think that is lovely. Such a pretty, pretty design on there. So that's your tape measure. All of that's included. You're going to get your bunting kit with your 12 bunting pieces, 3 metres of twine, and 9 sheets of alphabet stickers. You're going to get your paper flower garland kit that's got your 20 flowers and your 3 metres of twine, so that's really good. And then you're going to get 6 sheets of tissue paper. Now that could be going in your gift bags, it could be wrapping up the apron that you've made, wrapping up the makeup bag, or just using it in your other crafts. So all of that, that is a vast bundle. Imagine that arriving, and that's going to come to you today for £59.76 or $78.21. But then I'm looking down there and I'm thinking, wow, the platinum price has dropped right down to £47.81 or $62.57. And I promise you, you can get that even cheaper using your mystery discount code as well. That is phenomenal value. 10% off at first, then your Inspire discount, and then your mystery discount as well. So that is absolutely perfect. Now, the other collection we've got, I'm going to do a sidestep this way, is our Easter collection. Okay, I know it's not Easter just yet, but then you're going to have it for Easter. But when we start to look through this, you're going to find bits that you're going to be able to pull out and use all year round. Now, this is an 11-piece kit, but look at that price, £26, $36 and 35 cents. That is amazing value. £20.80, $29.08 if you are a platinum member. So you are going to get your egg painting kit. So this makes 4 eggs, and in this you have got your eggs, your paints, and your paintbrushes. Then you've got your gorgeous flowers. So you've got all of the little flowers in there, 18 daisies. Let me turn it that way so you can actually see them. Oh, that's not a good side. That one's a better side. There we go. All these lovely daisies. You've got 18 in there. Then you've got your washi tape or your craft tape, and you've got 3 rolls in there, different widths. So that's lovely. That's really useful. And even if you don't think you can use washi tape like that, if you looked at the iris folding earlier, maybe you're going to use it for your iris folding. You've got your tiles. There are 104 pieces. Now, I don't know how the alphabet's made up from 104 because, that's 4 alphabets then, isn't it? Yeah, that's 4 alphabets, 4 complete alphabets. Think it through. I wasn't quick enough there. So you've got your 104-piece alphabet tape. You've got your 36-piece sticker. Now, yes, there are some Easter ones. You've got a bunny in there, I can see. But you've got some gorgeous flowers, and you've got some sort of, not blank, because they're coloured around the outside, but you've got space in the middle to put a message or a sentiment or put something on there. Keeping going, still going. 5 strips of ribbon in there. Oh, how many bows in this? 30 bows, which looking at that, look at how well, obviously, these go together. Go that way. Perfect, you can see on there. Then we've got 28 card toppers. We've got frames, we've got eggs, we've got flowers, we've got everything in there, so absolutely perfect. 100 stickers that will be perfect for envelope seals, bag seals and all that. Then you've got your sentiment stickers and you've got 44 in there. There is so much in here. Oh, and then look at this. This is your 16 designs and it is 32 sheets. It's single-sided, so you've got 2 of each. Look at these papers. Yes, there's Easter, but look at that. That is just a gorgeous spring. Your green stripes, happy, happy papers. Yes, you're going to have these for Easter. Look at that. That's nearly your card made, isn't it? Little gift tag or something like that. Absolutely perfect. Eggs, just happy, sunny, bright papers that are going to go with everything that you've got in this kit. So you're going to get all of that, as I said, for that amazing, amazing price of £26 or $36.35. That is an amazing, amazing deal if you want that bundle. So there we go. Now there is lots more on the web. So if you're putting those in, please don't check out without checking that you've got everything else. I'm just looking here. You've got your brush tip pens. I've got punches. I've got more stickers. Oh, there is a little tape pen. I can't. Oh, now this is something. Let me show you. This is something that has gone mad. Look at that. It is a glue strip tape pen. It is £2.49 or $2.99, and you're getting 10 metres on there. We have sold an amazing amount of these today. We had to get it out. We had to, because we weren't planning on getting this out, but after the last show, and we saw how many there, we were like, Jake, please can you find us the Violet Studio tape pen to show everyone. It's 10 metres like you'd normally get on a tape pen, but for £2.49, platinum price of $1.99. Throw it in your basket. You're not going to be paying any extra postage, shipping or anything on that. It's just going to be absorbed in there. I'd be getting a few of those. And I love that. It's a little clear one. It's really, really cute. So have a look on the web and you'll see lots and lots of extra things. I can see buttons, paper pads, trimmers, all of those. And don't forget, we'll look at it later, but we've also got that weekend saver that we'll have a look at that. And the super saver, the caddy, where you effectively get the scissors, the low tack tape, 3 rolls and the 2 pokey tools for free. So have a quick look at that, because again, that one will run out when stocks run out or tomorrow at midnight as well. So Michelle, I think I've talked a lot. I've thrown a lot of information at everybody. We'll have a look what's going through. Oh, I can see that people are using their discount codes. They're really happy about that. Lots of people joining us. So I'll look through those while you do the first demo, if that's possible, please.
Yes, that's absolutely fine. I'm as organised as always. So I have... Yeah, I know, even I can keep a straight face at that one, but you know. So I've picked some pieces from... So this is the Rainbow Blooms, and this is the paper pad. So I've got a couple of pieces of the paper out of that pack. Obviously, this is our glitter card. So this is the 12 by 12 glitter card pads. We've got this glitter card in there, and then there's a pearlescent, and this is the rose gold. So that's really the only thing that I've brought in. This is from the paper pad. So these... Is this the paper pad
we've got separately?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, we'll have a quick look at that in a minute. Sorry, I'll show everybody. That's a 30-sheet paper pad. So we'll put the details up as you're going through for that, so everyone can see.
It's a beautiful little, so it's 6 by 6. It's a beautiful little paper pad. We've got the packs of card bases. They come with the envelope. So I've picked, I think this is the pastel colours. So I've got a 6x6 in the pink, and I've just cut one of the 6x6s down that's in the green. So they're lovely colours in that pack.
Well, look at the prices down there. The paper pack, 6x6 paper, £2.99.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
For £2.99 for a
Brilliant
6x6 paper pad.
And it is the most beautiful paper pad, it really is.
Yeah.
And then there's a little topper or a little die cut set that you've got, and I've got Oh Hey, lovely. And I've got a couple of the flowers from it, and then I love these. So these little photo frames. So that's what I've got. I've just got a few little bits out of the various bits, and we're just going to make a nice, lovely card with it. So this is my 6x6. Let me just bring in my scoreboard. So we'll make a Z-fold card. We'll do a double Z-fold card. So you've got your 6x6 base there. So all we're going to do is we're going to go score this at 3 inches there. And then this is, again, it's just another one of the card bases out. I've just cut it down to 3 inches high. And again, so we're just going to score that at 3 to give us that front Z-fold. But then what we're going to do, let me just bring in my thingamabob, guillotine. Couldn't think of its name then. Everything becomes a thingamabob when you can't remember a name. So, thingamabob. My children get called that often. Thingamabob. I do it here all the time. I tap on something. So if I'm trying to think of the name of my poke tool, I'll be going, so can you just pass me the, and then someone will say poke tool. If I tap long enough. So sometimes I'll tap on Alice's shoulder until her name comes to me. So I'm like, Alice. And she stares at me while I'm doing it because she knows that I can't think of what her name is. AJ. So, right, what am I doing? So I've got my 3 inch by 12 inch. It's my card folded out. This is my half fold, and then it's half folded again. So what we're going to do, instead of having a normal 3 inch by 3 inch, we're going to just cut it down. We're going to put it on a nice little angle. So we're just going to score it 1 inch there and 1 inch there. And then we're just going to pop it on here, and we're just going to cut it down. Just again, just a little bit different. So just
is that at an angle?
Yes.
All right.
I thought,
oh my goodness me, she's not got the paper in straight.
No, it's deliberately wonky this time. There we go. So I've cut it. It gives
okay,
me
yeah, I get that.
My lovely fold like that. And then all you're going to do, so with, you might think it might be a little bit difficult to do, to trim that back down, but it's not. So the easiest way that I find to do, so this is obviously 3 by 6 to here.
Yeah.
So let's cut this down to 3 by 6. So that's my 3 by 6.
Yeah.
Then it's entirely up to you how you do it. You can lay it over the top and pencil mark it. Entirely up to you.
Are you having it as a full mat or with a border around?
So I'm going to have it with a border around.
Right.
So straight away, we're going to do exactly what I did with this. We're going to let me turn it over so I can see my score lines better. So because I've cut it exactly the same size, I know that I can mark 1 inch there and 1 inch there, and I know that I'm going to go from there to there, and it's going to be exactly the same. So we're just going to pop that on and cut it exactly the same way. Because I think sometimes when you've got all these angles, it can be a little bit tricky to get them straight, get them right. So I have gone totally off kilter. What did I do? Tell you what I did.
Because it was 1 centimetre at 1 inch at the other end.
Yeah, it was. So what is that side? So that is, it's 2, so I really should have done that at 2. So we'll do it again.
But luckily you've got another piece, haven't you?
I have, yeah. Look at, I've got one here, look.
You've got one there, yeah.
This should be 3 inches, shouldn't it?
You need to measure it, don't you? Measure it to 2.
Right, so we'll measure it to 2.
So it's ½ inch off each side.
Yes. So we're going to measure it at ½ inch. There we go. I was just checking to make sure everyone was paying attention.
Yeah.
And you passed, all of you.
But actually, you'll be able to use that on the other side because you've already got it to the 1 inch mark. So you should be able to rescue that other piece.
Yeah, definitely. So there we go. So it fits on there.
That's a perfect fit now.
It does, fits perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim a tiny little bit off all 4 sides.
Yeah.
And then it's just going to fit perfectly. So you can either do this with a pencil and ruler, or I'm just going to do it by eye.
Well, I'm sure you've done it enough times that it doesn't faze you now.
It's just remembering which side I've cut and which side I haven't.
No, you've done that side.
Did I do that side?
You've done that side.
So number your sides as you're going round.
And then you've got the nose end to do.
That's it. The thing is, when you're doing this at home, you're not talking to anyone, so you can pay that little bit more attention to what you're doing.
There you go.
So there you go. And that fits perfectly.
Oh, that does fit lovely, doesn't it?
And that's the easiest way I can think of to show you how to do that. So this is my bit that went wonky, isn't it? So so this is my bit. So we need 2 inches there to that 1 inch there. So I'm gonna start with a straight piece.
If you measure ½ inch in at the other end, it'll work. But or do it now.
So I've got my 2 inches, which is that, and we know that we need to go in to that inch. So we're just going to score that ½ inch in. And when you're doing it, constantly be measuring it up against this if you're not quite confident in what you're doing. You know, the old thing, measure twice, cut once. I remember being taught that in CDT at school.
I'm going to say, it'll be in design technology, won't
craft
it?
design and technology. I think that's about the only thing I learned. Oh, and how to make a bridge. That came in real handy.
I'm going to say, I bet you use that all the time, don't you?
Yeah.
Wow. What did you have to get across your bridge?
No, they put weights on it to see.
Wow.
Do you know what? Mine did. I did really well. I don't know how. Maybe I had, Do you know, I've got friends who say to me, because I wasn't crafty at school, in art, in the craft, design, technology, anything like that. I wasn't into any of it, and they're really shocked to see what I can do now. Yeah. So I'm just going to put that there, because I want to measure that. Just going to put a little... So actually, if I'm showing you how to do it, the best way is to line it right up in the middle, and where you've got your little scar line, just put 2 little notches there with your pencil, pop it in, and then they should all fit.
Do you need to just trim a tiny little bit off to give it the border, those 2 where they meet?
Yeah. So that just needs trimming down just a little bit more. Oh, that's better. It's a tiny little bit wonky, but it's because I was doing it by eye on here. What I would probably have done at home is done it with a pencil, marked it on with a pencil. But I wanted to show you, how easy it was to do, to put your angles on there.
Yeah. I think that's a bit that would probably put a lot of people off.
Yes, definitely. Right, so I've got my half fold or my Z fold. I love this piece. It's a nice,
that's lovely, isn't it?
Centerpiece, isn't it? And so it's 6 by 6. I've just trimmed it down a little bit to mat and layer so it will fit on here perfectly. And then I'm going to bring in my tacky glue. And the thing I love about these kits like this is it's almost like Hunky Dory does the kits where you just pop everything together and they're done. They're very much like that, I think. You've got all your little die cut bits, so you've got all these elements that you just pop together for nice, quick makes, but they're absolutely beautiful once done. So just gluing this. And I love the card bases in the pastel colours. They're so lovely.
Really pretty. Something a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Such pretty colours, and it works so well. That dusk, it's not quite navy, is it? It's like a dusky colour.
Yes, yeah, it is. It's just, I love it. I love navy patterned card. I love navy solid colours.
But you can tell it all comes from the same collection because the pinks are the same pink.
Yes.
Which, you know, is just that bit of difference from making it look even better.
Yeah. And again, I was saying earlier, it's about things that we, and obviously the royal we, meaning, you know, the design people that are fabulous, they do all this so perfectly.
Mm.
I don't think I could begin to do anything like that.
It's making sure everything works together, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it just doesn't look like a whole load of bits that you've just pulled together randomly.
Higgledy-piggledy,
they actually work,
yeah.
don't they?
They do, definitely. Right, so let's get this. So what you could do is if, I mean, again, you could mat and layer with the glitter card behind it. I've just done the one single one. I thought it was easy to just show you that one layer on there than do two.
Yeah.
So you could just ink your edges up with, we've got our Midas ink pads in those golds, those rose golds, anything like that. You could be doing that. And like I was saying earlier, it's always nice to edge them with the opaques or the Midas and then just have that little bit of heat embossing on the edges.
Yeah,
it just
that
looks
pretty,
lovely.
doesn't it? That faux border effect.
Yeah. There we go. So that one does fit perfect. There we go. So mine's just the tiniest little bit wonky. Shall I try and...
Oh, that's brave of you.
I know.
That.
Oh, I did it.
Well done, you.
I can see it's still a little bit wonky, but you can't. I just looked at the camera to check. The thing is, though, I think we always can see
You see your imperfections
Yeah.
so much more than other people do. See, when we self-critique ourselves, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. We self-critique ourselves a lot harder than other people do. And the same with our crafty projects.
Oh, definitely. In fact, I can remember Erin once telling me off when I had not been here too long. She says, you put yourself down way too much. And I sort of jokingly put myself down. She says, you need to stop doing that. So every time I do it, she goes, what have I told you? And I think sometimes you do, you just do. But you can see the imperfection where, and the thing is, I don't hide anything. I'm very much an open book. So if I'm doing something wrong, I'll tell you that I've done it wrong. And it's like, I could have hid it, but I don't want to.
No.
And I think we all know by now that there's no filter between my brain and my mouth. So you get to know everything. Right, so that is going to go on there perfectly. And it just gives a different effect.
It does, it's
to
lovely.
that
I've never
Z-fold.
seen that done before.
Just looks so, just that tiny little change just makes...
So you still will put this on the same way, fold that up, fold up the card and lay them down together?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to line that up perfectly there.
So you use the straight edge to make sure it's...
Yes, because I know that is the straight edge. So I know it's going to go on there perfectly. Then just going to fold that back, pop a bit of glue on there. And then just hold that down.
Just holding that while it sets.
There we go.
Such pretty paper.
And the two different shades of that blue, they just look beautiful together.
So pretty.
So then all I've got some of these wonderful die cut pieces.
Yep.
So I'm just going to bring in my scissors because they've got those little...
Oh, they've got little pips on still.
Yeah, So just trim those down. If you struggle with your scissors to trim them down, get a little bit of sandpaper or an emery board and just use that on it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring in some foam pads. I've gone from not being able to find any foam pads to having loads next to me.
Well, that's better. The best way, isn't it?
So just pop that up there a minute.
So pretty. It's just so fresh. And we're going to have a look at both the paper pads that we've got in a minute. We've got some very different colours, and we'll also go through the cards, because if you are in need of some 6x6 cards with envelopes, the price for these is brilliant. So, you know, you will really be impressed by the prices for these. So we'll let Michelle finish what she's doing, and then we will move on and have a look at those as well, because well, you need to put everything that you want in before you check out. I'm trying to think who else we got. Oh gosh, we've got loads here. Oh, I didn't say we had Marlene from Germany. Oh, I'm not quite right. There we go. We also have, who else did we mention? Alison Lee from Chester, Ruth Manor from Chester. Oh, so we've got Alison Lee from Chester in the UK, and next one up was Ruth Manor from Chester in Virginia. Wow, how about that?
Oh.
So two people, yeah. Mary Beth Doyle is in from Minnesota again. Susie from Denmark. Mary Reno from Maine. Shadiah says, you be the way you want to, Michelle. Do not let anyone change you. Honesty is the best. Couldn't agree.
Thank you.
Kathy Crafter says, Michelle, you are the most self-depreciating person on CCTV, and I love you for it. Oh, Mary Reno loves the angled layout, Michelle. And Taylor Sugg says, love seeing all these different card folds. So I think you've really hit the nail with this project. Everyone is loving this. Really something a little bit different. And yeah, like you said earlier, it's just nice to see a card that's a little bit of a different shape, isn't it?
Yeah. And I wanted to show that they're not as hard. I mean, those angles, you know, you can look at some cards and you think, there's no way that I'm cutting that angle. But actually, just by taking it really simply, like I just did, just a little bit at a time, we can all do that. And then it gets to a point where, you know, you can throw them together and Bob's your uncle.
Perfect. Very fast with those foam pads. It also makes a nice difference, doesn't it? Just to give it a little bit of a lift and some dimension.
It does.
Really works.
I do love a good foam pad. So then we're just going to, again, just decorate these.
Everything works because it's all from the kit, so you know that the flowers are going to match and the patterns are going to work, don't they? And having that white border around really looks so pretty.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's that you think, oh, it's not going to work. There's so many layers and things, but actually it really, really does. Just have the courage, your convictions to just go for it, because all the thought has already been done by giving you all the different elements. So pretty. Oh, we're getting in really close to your card there, Michelle.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Look at that. Really close. Oh, getting closer still. How pretty is that? There we go. Centred it up. There we go.
So there we go. So if I lift that up and turn that round, that just cutting your front Z fold on that angle makes all the difference.
That is so, so pretty. Right, now, if you love that, then you might want to have a consider getting this paper pad. So this is your 6x6 paper pad, 16 designs, 32 sheets. So you're gonna, there we go, it's gonna come onto your screen in a minute. We're just out, there we go, it's coming on. They are £2.99, £2.39 or $3.19 if you're a platinum member. I'm gonna just try and do, let you see those. Now, these are single-sided papers, but they're absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's 30 sheets, and they are, 10 designs. I got that completely wrong. Why? I got that, I was looking, must have been looking at something else. So you get 3 of each. Oh, that's the paper that Michelle has just used. I'm going to try and go that way and see if I can get more of the paper on. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely... I'm not doing very well here. There we go. We should have lessons on how to flick paper pads before. It should be part part of it. Yeah, we'll get Keith to show us how it's done. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. All of those 10 designs, 3 sheets of each, to give you your 30 sheets in that paper pad. So that's your florals. And then the next one is your baby designs. These are really gorgeous. So you can see, but they're going to be for more than just baby. So same price, same deal, $2.99, $3.99 or $2.39. As a Platinum member at $3.19. Look at that, that lovely mint. I love these stripes. So if somebody doesn't know whether they're having a boy or a girl, these are going to work. I mean, they work for either boy or girl, but they are so neutral as well. Look at that. These could be the inspiration for the nursery. Little toppers that you can just cut out and away you go. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then we've got the smiley faces and the clouds, and I can see some more stripes there as well. So if you want those, $2.99 or £2.39 in the club. Right, now we have got our card blanks. So we have got our classic white. These are six card blanks. They are 240 GSM and some 100 GSM envelopes to match. So look at that, $3.99 for all 12 cards and all 12 envelopes. So that is a phenomenal deal. £3.19 Platinum or $5.59. Then we have got the pastels. So you can see these colours here. So there are 12 in each, 6 colours. So you're going to get 2 of each of the colours, and then you're going to get the white envelopes to match there. Same GSM, 240 and 100 GSM for the envelope. So that's perfect. Exactly the same price, $3.19 or $5.59 if you're a Platinum member. And then I love this one. This is called, is this, it said classic, that said classic white, sorry. This is classic shades, so this is your other classics. It confused me because they all had exactly the same price. Make sure you pick the right one when you're on the website. This is the classics because you've got the craft, the cream and the white, and then you've got the white envelopes to go with that. So you've got classics, classic shades, classic whites or pastels. So all the same price, all the same deal. You pick what you want. There we go. Right, now we have our jewel markers. I did give you a sneak peek of these earlier. So we're going to look at the classics first. So these are 12 jewel tip markers. Now they are a 2.5mm nib on the small end and a 4mm nib on the other. Now they are a water-based ink, and you've got these fantastic colour range in here, absolutely beautiful. So these have been designed for your hand lettering, your colouring and your journaling. And so you're going to get excellent control in these bright colours, and they've got a fine nib, as we said, and a fatter nib, so you're going to be able to mix and match them around. So those are absolutely beautiful. Look at those colour range in there. It's just like a gorgeous rainbow, isn't it? So yeah, as it says, design, sketch, create and draw. Now, if you like those, maybe you also fancy the pastels. These are, oh, we didn't even mention the price on these, sorry. These are £6.29 or $8.09, whether you're going for the pastels or the brights. £5 and $3, $6.49 if you're a Platinum member, which is amazing value. Look at that, I do love those. I'm looking at these here, they are just so pretty. So those are your pastels, again, 2.5, 4 and a 4mm nib, and all that water based ink inside there. If you can't decide and you think, oh, I fancy those, you might want to go for your 30 pack. So you're going to get both the colours from there, so that gives you 24 and another 6 extra bonus colours. You can see them all in there. Let me turn them around so you can see all of those colours. So this is absolutely fantastic. If you are, oh, you could journal, Santangle, brush letter, all of those techniques that you like, these are all going to work for those. $13.49 or $17.99. If you're a Platinum member, it's right down to £10.79 or $14.39. So that's working out at around 30 pence and a few bits per pen, which is fantastic value. Yeah, so you know, well, classics and all of those have got their place. They're alcohol based, these are your water based, so it's entirely up to you. completely different, but brilliant for all of those extra crafts. So, and we've had loads more comments. Really pretty card. Michelle said, Mary Pat 1000. Mary Reno said, I totally love your card, Michelle. Beautiful colours. Loving that design. Then she said, oh my, the prices for those pads and card blanks are terrific. Then add the discount on top. Well, I don't need to do anything. I can go home. Mary Reno's going to do it all for me. Shadaya said, she bought the markers to use the fine tip for her Sanntangle. There you go. Perfect. Great minds think alike. So we're thinking of the ideas that you have already come up with. So we had a quick look earlier at this fantastic Easter collection. This was an 11-piece. Now, when I say 11-piece, that's one piece, your pad. All your stickers is another, and some more stickers. Then you've got your card toppers. So even though there's 28 toppers, we've classed that as one piece. Your ribbon bows, your ribbons, your stickers on a roll, your alphabet tiles, your washi tape, your flowers, and your egg painting. Each item in there is classed as one piece to give you 11 pieces. I dread to think how many pieces there are if I add them all up individually. Now, you're going to get that today at our special price. Now, remember, a lot of this Violet Studio stuff hasn't been seen on Crafters TV before. So you're going to get that today for £26 or $36.35. But look at how that drops down in the as a platinum price. £20.80, $29.08. But remember, you can use your special mystery code to get an even further discount off that as well. So let's have a look at how we can use this. Maybe Easter, maybe not. I don't know what Michelle's going to do. So she's going to show us what she's going to make with this.
Well, I've got a couple of the toppers. I've got a couple out that have from this fabulous card topper kit. I've got the Have a Lovely Easter and that Happy Easter, but we're not going to make an Easter card with them. We're going to adapt it a little bit. I've got these amazing tiles. I love these. I've had some of these for years, and this is another thing that I have in my stash at home. I love these Scrabble tiles. You can use them literally for everything and anything. And then, so we're going to use the washi tape. Now, this is something I don't use enough of. I very rarely use it, but we're going to use that today. So we've got a few of and then the card from that lovely basics kit. So I've used the cream and the craft from the 6x6 pad.
I think that was classed as the classics, wasn't it? I picked it the wrong classics. So I saw it said classic white on the front and thought that was it. It wasn't.
It did. So I've picked some tiles out already. I'm not going to open that one up. That spells out birthday. And then we're going to get all these washi tapes out. And I said
there was 3, there's 4.
Yeah, so you've got a tiny little one. You've got the really big one. You've got that lovely gingham and almost like a speckly spot effect. So even though this has got like your little lambs on, it's got some chicks on there and some bunnies, it doesn't scream out Easter until you Have a Lovely Easter with it. It can just scream out a young kid's birthday, 2-3-year-old, when you're buying them the cards with the lovely little cute bunnies on and things like that. So I have got a piece of that lovely card. So I've cut one of the card blanks down. Let me just check. So we're going to use the smaller one. And I've just cut it down. So my card blank is a 6x6. I've got a matten layer of the cream card, and then this one's going to go on top. So we've just gone down a 1/4 of an inch increment each time. But what we're going to do with this is we're going to do that fabulous effect. The word will come to me in a minute. I don't know.
I don't know which one. Which one do you think? Which word? Give us a clue. Which word do you think? If you knew, you could tell me.
When you make it look all... the word was literally just in my head and it's disappeared. The word when you make it look all... There's a word for it. So in our Year of Craft box, a little while ago, I made a box and I did all the different patterned papers, like in a crisscross section.
All right, yes.
And there's a word, someone will know.
Like a bit of a weaved effect?
Yeah, like basket weave, something like that, I think it's called. do you know what? It's not so much my English that's rubbish, it's my memory. It just forgets words so quickly. So there we go. So that big one is right across the middle. And so I'm going to take this next one. And you can see, it's absolutely adorable. It really is. And like I said, until you put Happy Easter on there,
Yes.
it's not necessarily an Easter card.
Shaddai says it's uniformed. Don't know. Is that the right word?
Well,
Is that the word?
It wasn't the word I was looking for, but to be fair, that's not much to go on.
Oh dear.
So you can either fold these over or just trim them down. It really doesn't matter. But when you do it, so you can do the same effect with your paper pads, just cutting them up into strips. This tends to be a little less messy because you're not gluing everything down.
Yeah.
Because the washi tape's already sticky enough. You don't need to worry about that. So we're just going to continue layering this up in whatever ways you want. So I'm going to finish putting this one on and then maybe we'll swap direction. And again, this is just such a fabulous way to create your own backgrounds.
Yes, it's lovely, isn't it, to create your own backgrounds?
Yeah.
It really, makes it individual, and every time you do it, you can make them slightly different, can't you?
Yeah, definitely. Let's get rid of that. So then I think we'll come back in with this one, and let me see if I can trim that edge straight. If you're not brilliant at trimming your edges straight, make them deliberately ripped.
Yes.
So you don't need to worry about it looking a bit...
Oh, I see, so you're not overlapping them?
No, they're all just laying next to each other. So literally, I'm just going to fill up this background with my washi, just laying them in whichever way I want. You can put them right up next to each other. I've got a little border in between those. Then you could go in with one of your glue pens, add glue, and then glitter to in those. Entirely up to you. Or you could be doing this onto glitter cards, so you've got that glitter coming through. I like this quite subdued, delicate.
Pretty colours, aren't
Yes. Yeah, definitely. So let's try and put that straight. And again, if you can't cut straight,
Make a feature of it.
Yes, definitely. There we go. So let's bring this one in.
Oh, we haven't had that one yet.
No. Oh, I can't find the end.
It's nice, isn't it, that you're not trying to replicate the same pattern all the way.
That's
You're
it.
trying to do different patterns.
Yeah.
And create different looks. Otherwise, it can get a bit... You tie yourself up in knots trying to get the same pattern all the time. So sometimes it's better to be ununiformed, as I think Shaddai said, just get...
Yeah,
like
definitely.
That, you haven't done two together, the same one, but that looks really pretty, doesn't it?
It does. I think because it's quite thin as well, you can get away with putting two next to each other. It looks quite nice. But again, it's all about having a play. And you can see how quick this is coming together. Let's pop that one on there. And again, so if you laid this on some black card, it would look so different to what it does.
Because it's almost sheer, isn't it?
It
Whatever
is.
colour you put it on is going to change what comes through.
Yeah, definitely. Let's do this side. That there.
Such a clever technique to create your own backgrounds.
And it's so much fun as well. And you can see it comes together so quickly. I'm just that we do have an hour and 10 minutes left. It's not 10 minutes, is it?
Yeah. You're not down to your last 8. Don't worry, love.
I thought I'd best check. So let's try and straighten that and pop that one there.
Ah, yes, you're going in the same direction, but now only part way. So yes. I like that.
So then you get like that crisscrossy stitched basket weave effect. there is a name for it, but I can't think. Let's pop that one
Really
there.
pretty. I think they're going to be watching this and everybody's going to be running to their craft rooms now and looking at what washi tape they've got. I can only think the only washi tape I've got is in sort of weddingy golds and things, but I could still imagine doing this sort of technique on that.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think it's all about the accessories that you put with it that makes it either a wedding card or not.
Yeah.
Went that way, didn't I?
Really pretty colours. Like you say, they're not saying, oh, this has to be Easter. It could be Easter. It could be just a nice spring effect, couldn't it? It's going to work either way.
That's it. So unless I put that topper on that says Happy Easter, it's not necessarily. I mean, this is you could go into, well, we wouldn't, but we could go into a card shop if we wanted. And for the new baby or the 1 or 2 year olds, you get the beautiful little elements like this. And the hardest thing about this is just trying to cut that straight. Besides that,
for me, the hardest bit is trying to be random.
Yeah.
Does that come naturally to you, or do you find that can be quite difficult?
No. That just didn't answer either question at all, did it?
Does that come naturally to you, or do you find it difficult? No. Which question were you answering then?
Maybe a bit of both.
I asked you 2 questions that were completely opposite and you just said no.
I can be quite messy, really messy. I'm quite clean and...
No, I didn't say messy, random.
No, well,
I think random's hard.
I think when you're deliberately trying to be random, it can be that bit more difficult. If you're not trying at all, I think it just comes quite easily to you. I'm going to bring this one in because I'm not going to finish those last little bits because I'm going to spend more time trying to cut them straight than I am layering them up. But you can see.
Susie on our social says, this is great. I have a ton of washi tape from over the years and I never know what to do with it. So perfect, that's what I was saying. Sam McDonald says, you're suffering from old timers, Michelle. God help us when she really does get old.
Can you imagine?
She's the youngest one here. BJ Clark says, are you talking about a chevron pattern? I don't think so. You've seen what Michelle's done. It's just a lovely random pattern. I think the word is random. Random. Caroline says, I love what Michelle is doing with that washi tape. I have tons. I need to use it myself. And having seen this, I will be able to find a use to get some of it used. That's what we're saying. I think it really inspired a lot of people to get going with this one.
And I think that's it. I think we buy kits and things and they have, that you always get a kit and it's got a bit of washi tape in. And I think we all just put it in our drawers. So I think unless you are a scrapbooker or a journaler, they tend to use a lot of washi tape. And it's not something I use as, I think it's definitely underutilised in my craft room. So I've already cut this down and I've cut it down to 5 inches. So I've got a 2 by 2 and by 1. So my little tab is just the 1 inch and then the step is going to be a 2 inch high.
What shape card are you making? I'm totally confused now.
I'm just going to do a front stepper.
Ah!
It is a front stepper. Am I calling that the correct name?
Totally didn't see that one coming. I thought you were just doing a regular card.
No, so we're going to pop that on there.
So much easier with your collal all-purpose, isn't it?
Yes, it really is.
Doesn't wrinkle, doesn't wobble your card, but gives you that wriggle room and it's absolutely perfect.
I wouldn't be without, I don't think I'd be without any of my glues. If someone said to me, you have to pick a glue.
You can't, because every glue has a different purpose, doesn't it?
Exactly. So I've done exactly the same, just on a smaller piece, and we're just going to pop that on there.
I thought that was trimmed down, but looking at the back now, you've done it on a specific piece.
Yeah. I mean, you could absolutely do that, trim it down, but I just did it on the smaller piece because I wanted that particular pattern of the way the wash is going on there.
So clean. Do you know, this is almost reminding me, it's very different, but I'm getting the Holly Hobby vibes with it.
Yes.
Do you know where I'm coming from?
I do.
Yeah, because I used to have a lovely little smock dress when I was little, out of Holly Hobby.
Oh.
Loved my Holly Hobby dress.
A smock dress. Oh, that takes me back.
My mum and my nan used to make all my dresses.
Did they?
And they used to do lots of rick-rack smocking across the chest. And then all the scraps I used to make my Tiny Tears a matching dress.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all my Tiny Tears used to be able to, I used to match her all the time.
Oh.
So just, my grandma was a seamstress. I was very lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had someone in the family. My mum was very good at sewing, I suppose because grandma taught her, but yes, it's sort of stopped there. It was like a big full fat stop. I can turn the sewing machine on and I can get myself around it, but I would not say I'm a seamstress by any means.
No, I'm although I worked at Burberry's for a couple of years.
Did you?
You know, I can throw a Mac together in my sleep. But that's it. If you wanted me to sew anything else, I wouldn't have had a clue. So I've got my Happy Easter, and what we're going to do is I'm just going to cut my Easter off, and I'm just going to do it on a lovely angle, and then I'm just going to replicate that angle at that side. And then we're just going to pop it over there.
Very clever. So I am impressed.
I'm going to pop it on a foam pad so it doesn't look like I've stuck a piece of sentiment over it. I'm going to make it look like it's supposed to.
Doesn't look like you've cut down last year's birthday card or anything.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. I think there's a place for doing that for Christmas. We should all keep our Christmas cards and then cut them up and use them as toppers and things like that.
I used to do that when I first started crafting.
I've just realised where you're going with this. I've just had the dawning. It's just hit me. Yeah, I've had that light bulb. Yeah, I know where we're going now. Yes.
So this is going to go on foam
How
pads
clever
as well.
is that?
And we've got a lovely, lovely, beautiful topper there.
So my birthday often falls on or around Easter. My birthday this year was on Easter Monday. Yes, day after. We had the eggs one day, my birthday the next. It was very nice, thank you. So somebody like that, it'd be perfect for me for a card for that, because my birthday is usually around Easter, you know, so I just think, yeah, you might, you know, spring birthdays, April, March birthdays, this is absolutely perfect for anyone just like that.
So that's just one of those little bows from in there.
Yeah.
I adore these. They are the cutest things I have ever seen.
Yeah, and you wouldn't tie a bow that small by hand, would you?
No,
It'd just be too difficult.
Definitely not. And then for my birthday, I've just...
You've got to spell it now.
I can spell, honest. There you go.
There we go.
I just wanted a few of those gingham in there, and I didn't want it uniform either. I just want it sort of splattered. So that's going to go across my little stepper at the front, and I'm just going to bring... Is it going to go across there? It's not, is it? Oh, it is if we do it on Iggledy-Piggledy. So let me pop that down. So let's just check that this can look nice before I pop it on.
Or we're going to fit.
I think if we squeeze, we'll fit.
Oh,
do you know what would look nice? Let's see if...
Ah. Oh, I thought you were going to do birth on one and day on the other.
Yeah, maybe. Birthday, like that.
Yeah.
And have it... I was going to try and make it look like one of the letters had fallen off. You know, like a cheap card that you get. But no, that looks way better. We'll do that.
It does. Sam McDonald says, I loved my Tiny Tears doll. I was bought my Tiny Tears when my mum was having my brother, so that I had my baby as well.
So
yes,
so...
Yeah, that was how they dealt with sibling rivalry back in the early 70s.
I love that.
By a Tiny Tears, yes. Mary Rena says, that looks so pretty, Michelle. It really does. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous card. And just all of the bits, you know, like you say, from an Easter box, but you would never know it, would you? So.
No, definitely not. And I think, you know, we tend to put our Easter stuff away once Easter's done, our Christmas stuff away once Christmas is done. And I think you'll find that there's always something in there, actually, that you can use.
Yeah. Shadiah says, that looks neat and uniform to me, Michelle. Forget whatever word you're looking for. Yeah, I think that word's long gone, hasn't it, Michelle? Long gone.
Absolutely. So that is all I want to do to that, because I think that is lovely just as it is. So that is, there you go.
Perfect, absolutely beautiful. Oops. So pretty. Oops, there we go. Right, okay. So it is time now to quickly check out your baskets to see, so that you get whatever it was you were looking for. Now, don't forget, before you check out your baskets, to use that mystery discount code. It's come in your emails. I had mine about 10:35 this morning, so they all came out first thing this morning. Not that it works for me anyway, but if you've got that, so while you're checking out, if you want to get that platinum price, then you need to be a member of our Club Inspire. So here's Sarah to tell you all about it.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together, and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes, and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV.
Just reach down my bra and take it off. What? No, not my bra! No, my bra!
Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, you know, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You all had time with each other! You're not through to boot camp. Get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV.
Well, I think that if we had to do crafting life, there's a lot in there that would show you what goes on behind the scenes in crafting life here. Bless you. It is so much fun here. Now, we're going to have one more look at our Rainbow Bloom selection. Remember, we're calling this a 10-piece collection or selection, but it's 10 individual items. So we've got the wreath, we've got the embroidery kit, we have the sew your own apron, we have the gift bags, we have the sew your own makeup bag, then there is the tape measure, the pin cushion, there is the paper flower garland, there is the bunting kit, and also the tissue paper. So there is a lot in here. There's far more than 10 pieces. There's a lot here. So you're going to get all of these for £59.76 or $78.21. Now remember, this Violet Studios has been very, very rarely seen on CTV before. So to bring it to you today, to give you a 10% discount, then to get your platinum your Club Inspire discount, and then to get your mystery discount on top, this is the perfect way. This is the sort of things that you might buy to fill up your present drawer. How perfect would those be? You could have all of those in your present drawer, and then you could be crafting with these extra bits as well. So I'd be keeping those 5 maybe for somebody as gifts, and then using these 5 for myself. It's a perfect way to craft. So I think we've got time for Michelle to show us one more, and then we're going to give you a bit of a sneaky peek of something that we shouldn't, but we are. So we shall let Michelle do one more demo.
So we're going to go back to that that rainbow blooms, and what I've picked up. So I've got the tissue paper pack of all things, and I've got the paper flower garland kit. And of course, I'm not going to make a garland with it. I'm going to pop it to the side because I've already picked the pieces out that I want. So I've just picked 3 of the pieces out, and we're just going to make a nice easel card. So all I've done with this piece is I've just scored ½ an inch there, and then I've done a rough halfway down the card score there.
That's an ingenious way. That is all your matting and layering and card shaping ready.
Yeah,
what
absolutely.
a fantastic way to do that.
It's just, and they're so beautiful. As soon as I saw them, I thought they'll make lovely easel cards.
Yes.
I'm not even bothered. The holes there don't bother me because you've got plenty in your kit to be, you know, you can make a feature of it, wrap a piece of ribbon through it, you know, sew some buttons on, or, you know, anything.
But those 2 that you've got them are going to be at the back anyway.
Yes.
They're going to be hidden. You're not going to see those, are you?
No. No. So we're going to glue that piece there. So let's glue that first. So I'm going to bring in my tacky glue. And
lot of love for your last card, Michelle. They're lovely. People were loving that. So yeah, that went down really, really well.
Yeah, it's just looking at things a little bit differently.
Yeah.
And I do tend to do I do tend to do that, which is absolutely fabulous if you're a crafter. Maybe in regular life. No, I think we should always look at things through in a different way.
Yeah, exactly. It gives you much more value for money, doesn't it? We spend a lot of money on our craft kits, so you know, why don't we just, you know, look at it a little bit different and see what else we can do with it and get the most value from it.
So this is a nice coated, really shiny. It's going to take a little while.
Yes, because the tacky's got a lot to get through, hasn't it?
To go off, definitely. So then this piece is I'm going to lay it exactly over there. So it's going to, when it's closed, it's going to look like that. And I'm just going to glue it onto this bottom piece. Oh, it's, I tell you what I'm going to do for this bit. I'm going to
Would it be easy with your tape pens?
Yeah.
If you were at home, you could just do this. You could peg it all together and just leave it and come back in half an hour and know that it's securely attached, couldn't you?
You could definitely. So let me make sure those are all in line. And I'm not going to line it up at the bottom because if I get it stuck a little bit, I'm not going to be able to wiggle it. I'm always going to line it up with the bit that hasn't got glue on and then lay it down over there. And then I know it's going to stick lovely. So if I just hold that, you can see that I've got my lovely easel card there. So while that dries and goes off, we're just going to pop that to the side and then we're going to bring this tissue in. So I'm not going to open that up because I've already got mine open from at home. And I've just got my stitch edge circle dies. And again, you can, if you don't have any circle dies, just draw around your washi tape.
Yeah.
You've got your washi tape in this bundle. So I'm just going to pick a couple of those dies and we're just going to cut some circles out.
And dies will go through a lot of layers
They
of
do.
tissue paper at one time. I've done sort of 20, 30 layers in one go before
Yes.
now. It's
Yeah,
amazing
definitely.
how many layers you can go through.
You can. So I'm just going to pop this through. And again, the colours just, I mean, if I bring my base in, the colours just match perfectly.
They do, don't
and
they?
the yellow. So again, all thought out brilliantly, even though they're all in different packs. So you've got your bunting and then you've got your bags, your tissue. They're all in different packs, but all match perfectly. So let's pop those there. Pop that one there. And then we'll bring in the pink. But let's do that in pink. Oh no, we'll do the smaller in pink. I am still talking to you, I'm not just talking to myself. You sort of hear how it sounds and I think, I hope someone's still listening to me. But is that going to fit?
Oh, that'll fit.
Just, look at that. So I'm just going to get a little bit of
A little
tape.
bit of tape down there. Hold that steady.
There we go.
I'm intrigued what you're going to do with all these circles.
We're going to make bunting with the circles instead of bunting with the bunting kit. No, we're going to make some flowers. And I thought they're out of tissue. They just look fabulous when you scrunch them all together.
I've used them, done circles with tissue paper to demonstrate how brilliant die cutting machines are, because you can get your tissue paper, split pin through the middle, ruffle it up, and it's your flower made.
Yes.
They're really easy to make, and you make some amazing designs.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So pretty. And I love these colours. It's very candy cane type, you know, very,
Yes.
not candy cane, that Christmas, but you know what I mean, sugar cane.
Yeah, that's
almost.
it. I knew what you meant.
As long as one of us did.
Right, so let's just give these a wiggle and separate them up. And I'm not bothered that I'm creasing them because that's what I'm going to be doing with them anyway. So just get a few of each off.
Do you know how many layers you were cutting through it there? It was a lot, wasn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Wow.
11, 12, 13, 14, 16 there.
Wow.
So just a few.
That's impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, we don't realise how powerful our die cutting machines are.
No, definitely not. I love embossing tissue paper as well.
Oh, I've never really tried that.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
There was me saying, oh, you got your tissue paper you can wrap and do, but I mean, you're showing us there's so much more that you can do
Yeah,
with
definitely.
that.
So I'm just going to get my ball tool and so my tacky glue, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to start with pink in the middle. So I'm just going to squidge it. It just helps to give it that lovely shape. And then I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of glue on the bottom to just get it to stick to my next layer. And then again, just aiming for the middle, just going to squidge it together and bring it up. And each time I'm squidging them together, that glue is obviously doing its job and sticking each layer to each other.
What an easy way to make flowers.
It's just such an easy, simple way. And just by using your ball tool and your sponge, you're getting that lovely shape straight away.
And your different shaped ball tools, different size
Different
ball
size,
tools are going to
yeah.
give you different effects on your flowers, aren't they?
Definitely. So let's put a few yellow on. And I think that, and that's another thing, you know, we buy tissue paper and we just wrap presents with it. So when you get it in a kit like this, you just save it until you're wrapping a present. But they make the most beautiful flowers. And just putting a tiny little dot of glue on each layer.
Really is the smallest dot, but if you don't, it'll just seep through, won't
That's
it?
Yeah, you don't need any more than that. And then, I mean, these are amazing. So when you go really over the top with these, put lots and lots of layers of on these.
Yeah, this isn't a less is more. This is a more is more, isn't it?
It definitely is. So you're not really having to scrunch with your fingers. You're just literally letting the sponge and the ball tool do its job. So what I forgot to bring with me is I've got a little Tupperware tub at home, and it's just full of beads. Nothing else in there, just pearlescent beads. And what I normally do is I normally just stick a bead in the middle, and it looks lovely.
That looks beautiful.
Even without a bead.
It does,
it looks
absolutely.
Fabulous. And again, this is something that is just so simple. It looks amazing. Just so much fun to do. So let me pop that in there. Right, let's see if this has gone off. Oh, it has. It's gone off lovely. So sometimes, because it's so coated, heavily coated, you just sometimes need to wait a little while for it to go off, and that's about it. So I've just got a couple more here, and so I've brought this one in. I thought it was perfect because it's flowers. So no rain, no flowers, and it's as simple as that. So we're just gonna, oh, I've just pulled it apart. Oh, I was doing so well. Let me get my tape pen.
Oh, is it come apart?
Has,
Like
yeah.
you say, it's because it's coated.
It's really heavily coated. So if you are wanting to use a wet glue, then what I would suggest is just scratch it. Scratch it with your poker tool, take away some of that coating, and then it gives your glue something to grab onto. And then you're going to find that your wet glue will work a lot better. There we go. Oh, do you know what? There is, so your tape pen, glue both sides and then stick it together. And when you've got the glue on the both sides, you get a lot of a stronger...
Doing that?
Yeah. Or your red liner tape, anything like that. Or your hot glue, you know, or your chunky glue. No, maybe not. That'll just seep everywhere, won't it? So there we go. So we're going to use the no rain, no flowers, just as a stopper for this.
Lovely message from Terry Tom Anderson on Facebook saying, hello from Ohio. I'm so excited, Corrine. I received a card you made in the mail today. I won it on Ben's Facebook quick fire quiz. Thank you. I was really glad, Terry Tom. So I'm really glad you got that and that it's arrived. Collins Corey on Facebook says the tissue paper that comes in the craft kits will work as well.
Yeah.
Do you mean like the tissue paper that wraps the craft kits up?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that'd look good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because the Crafter's Companion one, yeah, absolutely work. Especially if you are sending a card to someone who crafts.
Yes.
And your flowers on it there are going to be with the Crafter's Companion tissue. It's going to look fabulous. Just tuck that one under there. Squish them together. You don't have to worry about squishing them either, because the more they're squished, the better they look. So that is my little corsage. Is that how you say it?
Corsage, yeah.
Corsage.
That was absolutely spot on.
I'm going to put this... Am I going to put this? I am. I'm going to pop it to that side. So let's just get a bit of glue on there. Just move it enough so you can still see the no rain, no flowers. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in just a little bit of ribbon. My little ribbon. Ben made me this little ribbon maker.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, my Ben.
Yeah.
Not my Ben, not our Ben. Oh, it does get confusing at home, you know. There we go.
Perfect.
Pop that to the side. And then
because you got ribbon in, oh, you got ribbon in the Easter kits, didn't we? We didn't have ribbon in this, unless it's in one of the kits, but I'm sure everybody has got lots and lots of ribbon.
I think that's something as crafters we're a little bit obsessed with,
Yes.
to say the least.
I did a sort out the other day and I gave a massive box and bag full of ribbon to a lady I know. Well, the lady works down at a local post office because she makes lots of crafty stuff, and it was just so much ribbon. I had far more than I was ever going to use. Yeah, it filled a box and a bag. It was like, wow. I still got more than I'll ever use.
Just making sure they're glued on there nice. And then I'm just going to turn that round.
How perfect is that? So instead of it being our paper flower garland, we have then made an easel card. How brilliant is that? So if you want your Rainbow Blooms 10-piece selection, that's going to give you all of those kits, your Rainbow Blooms selection, your bunting, it's going to give you your pin cushion, your tape measure and your tissue paper. Then this is what you need to get, and this today is £59.76 or $78.21. But look at that platinum price right down there, £47.81 or $62.57. It's amazing, and you're going to get so much in there. Now, we weren't supposed to be showing you this, but you found this on the website, and the fact it went live this morning, and the fact that you are getting a mystery discount today, then we might as well get this today, because unless they make some changes, this is the best price you're going to get it at. It's going to be better than the launch price. So this is our fantastic new Bethlehem collection. I'm so excited to be showing you this. This was on Hobby Maker yesterday, so this is the first time we've seen it here. And then we've got sentiments. We've got our Silent Night. The little star is separate, so you can put it over the eye. Look at that, look how dainty that cuts out. It's brilliant. We've then got our Joy stamps and die. So you get your Joy, and then you get Comfort and Joy. Joy to the World. Joy at Christmas is family, just a minute. Joy of Christmas is family, there we go. Miracle, may the miracle of Christmas fill your heart with joy. There you go, I just needed to turn it around, sorry. So you've got your die and your stamps. Then you've got 2 sheets of stamps. This is your this is your first one. So one is your Wondrous and one is your Joy. Joyful or something. It doesn't say on the back of here. They didn't write it on. I thought it did. So you've got these all on here. So you've got the lovely, lovely sentiments, and also you get your Bethlehem scene, your little manger, and on this one you've got the gorgeous town, the Silent Night. Now all of these sentiments are really, really appropriate for this collection. When I show you the rest of the collection, you'll see there's no Merry Christmas, Christmas greetings. They're all appropriate and feel right for this collection. You've got your bauble. You've absolutely gorgeous Christmas bauble. You've got your Bethlehem town, which is brilliant, so you can be creating layers. You've also got the nativity scene down at the bottom. So these are all completely different to anything you've seen before. This is your bearing gifts, your 3 wise men, and I'm going to show you some beautiful ways to use that. You've got your celestial angel. Isn't she beautiful? That is the full 5x7. Now you've got 2 embossing folders. This is your first embossing folder. This is your cut and emboss. So as you can see in there, you've got the die cut in there. It makes the most amazing effect. The card I did, and I'll show you in a minute, I made that into a shaker. Works beautifully. And then you've got your 3D embossing folder. Love the way this has been coloured. It just looks like it's all been lit up. That is beautiful. Now those are your hardware. Those are the bits that are going to last you forever and ever. Now the bits that you need to look at that are consumables are these. Now I'm going to show you this bit first. This is your beautiful A4 luxury card. You've got the navy, the matte gold and the teal, and then you've got the encapsulated gold glitter. So there's no texture to that. It's perfect, and when you see how it die cuts, it's beautiful. But this is the bit that everybody went mad for yesterday. This is our gorgeous, gorgeous paper pad. Let me just get this right. So it's 180 GSM, 24 double-sided sheets. There's 12 designs and 2 of each. Look at these designs. Look at these. Look at the foiling on these. They are absolutely beautiful. We were saying yesterday you could snip these out and make these into sentiment tags as well if you wanted to. Look at the gorgeous foiling coming down there. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the teals. This is the teal that's going to match perfectly with that cardstock. You've got your Angel Gabriel on there as well. Look at this. It is absolutely beautiful. Now this has been designed, you can cut that into 6 pieces and you've got 6 perfect toppers there ready to go. But look at this design. It is beautiful. This is one of the prettiest collection paper pads I've seen in a long time. Look at the foiling. That is not Christmas. That is all year round. These are your male 50th birthday cards, 60th birthday cards. There are so many wonderful occasions. Again, 6 toppers. This is embossed. It's like heat embossed. It is beautiful. You're not seeing a pad like that. You've got the Angel Gabriel with the foiling. Absolutely. Look at this one coming down here. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful with the embossed down there? You could cut that in. I'd cut a strip off there for a 6-inch there. Then I'd cut 2 6-inch panels here as well. So you're going to get so many different designs. Look at that. That is beautiful. Now, if you don't do scrapbooking, cut that into 4 and you're going to get the most amazing backgrounds, each of them different. I would be putting in extras of my paper pad. Now, if you want to get these, you are going to be able to go onto our website. I can't show you the details because it's not even due to be launched until Monday with Michelle. But you can be making projects like this. Sorry, Michelle, sorry, really. I made this one yesterday, so you can see how the glitter cuts beautifully with that bauble. The Silent Night, the paper. This was just one I really enjoyed putting together, and this was the other one I did. We didn't get many demos done as we'd hoped. Now that, as you'll see, look, is a shaker card through the, if I can catch it there, through the star. Isn't it gorgeous? Just with a little bit of gilding wax, or we can create that beautiful, beautiful Bethlehem scene. Isn't that stunning? Every one of these. Stained glass window effect is what we were saying earlier. Isn't that beautiful with those 3 kings? If you want to do that, make sure if you haven't already got them, you've got your hold and release paper sheets as well. Then you've got your sort of diorama scenes. Look at that, building those up. Your Angel Gabriel. These are the sorts of things you're going to be able to make if you get this collection. A different bauble one. We've attached that top and bottom. Again, look how well it goes with all those papers. Now this is a work of art. Joy to the World looks gorgeous on the outside, and then, wow, absolutely wow, wow. They really, really are. And you see so many different design team members have just made the beautiful, beautiful projects. Now, this is live on our website. Officially doesn't launch till Monday at 2 p.m. But if you go onto the website today and you buy this, consider getting the one with the extra paper packs or even adding in some more. Then you can get this with your extra mystery discount as well. So while you think about whether you're going to get that, have a quick look at this, all about our delivery, and I'll come back on the other side and I want to know how many of you have just bought your Bethlehem collection. See you in a minute.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Put away your tape measure and fabric scissors. The Threader's fabric cutter offers accuracy and precision with every cut. This handy tool slices through fabric in a guillotine style. Its ergonomic design features a comfortable and protective handle, so it's safe and easy to use whether you're right or left-handed. Its 45mm rotary blade will cut up to 6 layers of fabric at a time, so your sewing, quilting, and upholstery project times are cut down to size. It's equipped with a measuring guide in metric and imperial for a perfectly accurate cut every time. The built-in grid ruler has 30-degree, 45-degree, and 60-degree angle lines, so you can cut fabric on any angle, including the bias. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Achieve crisp, precise, and perfect die cutting results every time with the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim. The idea behind the plastic shim is that it creates a thicker plate combination, offering an even more precise die cutting result with each pass. Simply pop a plastic shim between your cutting plates and then roll through your Gemini die cutting machine and voila! An amazing precise cut every time. Plastic shims work really well with detailed or thin metal dies. So if intricate cutting is your thing, then the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim is your best friend. Quick Buy, get yours now.
Well, I hope you liked that little sneak peek. You were the one that told us it was live and you were out there looking for that, so we just thought we'd show you properly what you could get. We've already had Rachel Haling say she ordered her Bethlehem this morning with her surprise code. Beautiful. I'm not sure whether that's the collection or the code, whichever one, both work perfectly. Now, let's go back a little bit to this morning, to about 11 o'clock, I think it was, and we showed you this amazing collection. So this is our ornate pop-outs. So you're going to get 4 die sets. Each one are normally retail at $9.99 because you're going to get the worker die, and then let me show you here the worker die, and then all of the mats and layers. So you're going to get 5 dies in each collection. So with the mats and layers, the detail, and everything working down. And what they do is they work so that it just keeps hold of the cardstock top and bottom so that you can create that wonderful pop-out effect. So what you do is you cut those out and then put them inside a card like Michelle showed you this morning, and that is how they were designed to go. But there are so many different ways, as I think you've seen throughout the day. So this one is your Regal Diamond, and then you've got your Baroque Oval. Again, all of them just popping out. Then you've got your Grande Circle, again, perfect. You've still got the 5 layers, just slightly smaller. And then you've got your Majestic Damask. I love this one. There's something about this one. It really is beautiful. So as I said, normally those retail at $9.99, but we're going to match the launch price. It launched on the 7th of June, and we're going to match that price, and we're going to give you that today for $31.96 or $40.95. And look at the platinum price, £25.57, $32.76. Now I say we're matching the launch price. Let's be a little bit savvy and remember that mystery code. So if you get your mystery code, pop that in, you're actually beating launch price, even though that launched a month and a day ago, something like that. I think it really was. So if you have got this or you're thinking about getting this, then I think, Michelle, she's busy tying a ribbon. Have you ribbon tied?
My ribbon's tied, thank you.
Your ribbon's tied. Right, so she's going to show us a demo. And looking at this, loads of people have been buying the Bethlehem. As soon as they saw the code, that was it. It will go so well with last year's nativity. Who could resist a new collection with extra paper pad and mystery discount I had to buy, said Mimi George. Couldn't agree more. There we go. Right, Michelle, what we're going to do then now, please?
So we're going to use the Baroque Oval, and again, they're all beautiful, and it is very hard for me to pick my favourite, but so that's why we just go for them all. And again, so fabulous size. So the 5.1 inches high by the 3.7, and I've got mine all set up here, so I know which is going where. But again, you get those 5 dies in there. Almost you've got those beautiful matte and layers if you didn't want to use. So if you didn't want to use your main worker die, you've then got still 4 matte and layer dies that are going to look beautiful regardless of how you use them.
But it doesn't take much to snip that main one out of your cardstock if you want to use it as a matte and layer, does it?
Absolutely not. It doesn't.
Really easy to snip out.
Of course, yes. You have then got 5 mattes and layers and all beautiful. Right, so what am I looking for? I am looking for... So this is my card, and we're going to make... it's a 5 by 6.2.
That's exact.
It was a little bit exact.
Where did you get 0.2 from on that mat? I'm impressed. Was it guesstimate?
Yeah.
That was
I like to
impressive.
think I'm just that good.
That was good. I was really impressed.
Right, so this is... I blag a lot. It's really, you know... It's like when Oliver, my son, comes down and says, did you really know what I meant? I'm like, yeah, of course I did. And he'll say, what did I say then? So then I'll tell him, you know, what that extremely long, hard word was. And then he goes away and he'll say, oh, I didn't think you know that. But he didn't realise I'd Googled it while he'd been gone. So, you know, and I just blag it really well. So it's like when you watch quiz shows and it's A, B or C, and I'm like, it's B. It's B, and when I occasionally get it right, I'll say to Ben, didn't know I know that, did you? It's like, you didn't, did you? And I'm like, no. That blagged well. You always go for the middle one.
Yeah.
Right, so this is my card as it's opening, but I'm going to have it on this side. I'm going to have it on what you would technically call the back, because this is how we're going to do this card. So this is the one. So it's 6 inches, and we're just going to put that
5 inches.
It's because I need to write these numbers back in. So 2.5. So we're just gonna pop that down there. How can you see it better over there than I can here?
Well, no, because I knew it was 6 inches tall and it wasn't square, and I remember you saying.
Yeah.
And look at that,
course, yeah.
I can see your black line, and I know that's 4 inches, and that is definitely not 2 inches above that black line.
No, I didn't blag that at all very well, did I? Right, so this is my back. So we're going to open it up because I obviously don't want to cut all the way through. And we're going to pop this on. And just going to tape it down because I don't want it to move from those marks at all. So I'm going to try.
It's so easy to line up though with those little notches, isn't
yes.
it?
Oh
really,
yeah,
really
perfect.
Is.
I love that. I love that we make it so easy.
Well, it's all about enabling everybody to succeed, isn't it? There's no point in setting everybody up to fail. So why not give you the tools, whether it's those notches or little guides, so that everybody can succeed? Because if you succeed now, you're going to make it again, and you're going to come back and you're going to buy other bits. So yeah, it absolutely... Crafter's Companion think like that, and that's something I've really noticed, that they do everything so that you as a crafter will succeed.
Yeah,
and I love
and
that.
It's getting onto the fun bits. So like with the iris folding earlier, I did that many years ago, where you used to have to download the template off the internet and then try and cut the aperture by hand. And some people can do that fabulously, but now we've got those dies and those tools to enable you to do it so much easier. You would be daft to not, really.
Totally.
Because we want to get to that fun bit, and if the fun bit starts right at the beginning and not halfway through your project, then that's only a bonus. So there we go. That is, so let's just give those a nice fold. And again, don't forget, if you want to strengthen that, just pop something behind it.
That would make an easel card, wouldn't it?
It would make
that when you the angle the camera's at with that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Lovely easel card.
So I just give that a good burnish. I keep turning it round so I can remember that I'm doing it a bit back to front. Right, so I have got some pattern paper, And I've got some, that lovely, it's almost like a salmon pink, isn't it? I'm going to cut my mats and layers out with this.
That is Nitwits. I'm sure it is.
It is.
See, listen to me, getting a paper pad.
You'll be an expert in no time.
It's the homebody Nitwits.
Yeah.
See, I even know which Nitwits it is.
I love those papers.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah. But you see, that's another thing. Nitwits are digital. So if you want to get anything Nitwits, you was having to print it out yourself. But we've brought some of their collections to you, all printed out.
They originally started digitally,
Yeah.
did they?
So they are. That's what they are. They still can buy their collections online. They've got but they're digital collections, which is why I've never used them because I don't have a printer.
All right.
So it was something that I loved their stuff but never used it. And then when we brought our first collection, I can't begin to tell you how happy I was. And again, that's something else. We're bringing it to you. We're making it accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Just going to pop those bits out carefully with these because right, so I went so silent then because I forget sometimes that they can't hear Johnny as well.
Johnny's working out when's the best time for our American friends to shop. And he's working out this now versus HSN. Now if you get over $125, you're going to get your free shipping. You've also got your extra discount and you've got your Club Inspire discount. So if you were thinking of waiting for a couple of days, if something that you think's on, buy it now and it will be cheaper. There we go. So yeah, we're here to give you all the deals. And yeah, it's been so busy today. You wouldn't believe how busy it is. I mean, I know we say that, but it genuinely has been super busy. I think everyone has been loving that extra bit of discount. So yeah, so make sure you check your emails. Please do not check out until you've checked whether you've definitely got it. Like I say, mine came through about 10:30 this morning, so I'm sure everybody else. You said yours came through as well, Michelle?
It did, yeah. Oh, I love a good discount code.
We can't use it ourselves,
no,
but we can still. By getting it, we know that everybody out there has got it, so it's quite useful to have, even if it is like saying, here's something that you can't use.
Here's a discount code that you can't use.
No, but
Happy
everybody
Saturday.
else can. Well, we get so much, so very lucky. So can't really haven't got space to be going to buy a. They've been laughing at me putting the stuff in the car because I've taken down all the finished samples for Hobby Maker to the end of July. The back seat of my car is full. Yeah,
so
Jake had to carry it out. Yeah, so it's absolutely full. Luckily, I'm going on Thursday this week I have to be at the studio for 5 a.m, so their car park will be empty. So at least I know I'm going to be able to park close to unload the car.
It's a little bit of a nightmare, their car park, isn't it?
Yesterday, the car park was not good. No. And security guard did not seem to think that that was a problem for me, which I told him it was. But there we go. That's just another story that perhaps we'll discuss that one another day. Yeah.
So when I first went down and I shadowed Debbie Fisher down there, she'd probably kill me for telling you, there was literally nowhere to park. Even all the streets and everything was full. So she tried to squeeze right on the corner of going into the car park and just plonked a car there, got out and started walking off. Security guard, I don't think he's ever run as fast. He was like, you can't park there. And she said, but why? I'm not in no one's way. And she stood there for a couple of minutes. And it's, arguing with it, nicely arguing with it, discussing with him.
Oh, he followed me into the building yesterday and told me I had to move.
He did
and
not.
So I said, well, can I have one of those empty spaces? They went, no, they're for visitors. And I said, I am a visitor. I am a visitor, so I need one of those spaces. I said, I've got lots to unload and lots to reload. No. I was like,
Really?
would not give it me, no. He took it higher, and management told him that I could have the space. So, yes, yeah. I was a bit hungry.
Hangry.
So I got to that hangry stage, and I knew my dinner was in the other room.
Oh, I love that.
Bless. Oh.
So I'm just going to cut this one in half. I just
create
want
extra mats and layers.
I just want my shadow to come out on both sides.
Yep.
Just again, just for a little change, just to make it that little bit different. And I'm going to bring in my...
Is that black?
It is.
Wow.
So it's just my black. And I'm using this because I've got a little bit more control with this, just to flick it on those edges there.
Are you left-handed, Michelle?
I am.
Just noticed then.
Yeah.
Just noticed.
We've discussed this before. Apparently, left-handed people are more intelligent.
Exactly.
I'll just leave that there.
You leave that one hanging, will you?
I think I'm really intelligent. I just keep it inside.
Ben, what's the percentage of people that are left-handed? Yeah. I'm not sure. My twins, one was left-handed, one was right-handed. You often find that in twins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even identical twins. So you think, oh, identical twins, the same. One will often be left-handed, one will be right-handed. There you go. So, yeah. Yeah.
Right, so let's get that glued down.
That's really subtle, but it just makes it pop. And it's what we were saying earlier about, you know, when you've got your white core and it looks,
Yeah.
you know, it looks like you've cut it out, but by putting that black around or whatever colour you wanted, it just gives that impression of that's where it's always meant to be.
Yeah, it does. And I think I've used black a few times on the edges, and it always looks amazing. I think we forget. I think we think black is just for stamping a sentiment, and it's really not.
It doesn't come through to me, but John is telling me on my ear that Linda has, she has really, really worked the collection properly. She's bought the new Bethlehem. She's got the extra paper. That means and then she's used her code. She's got free shipping. I mean, how perfect is that? That's savvy shopping, Linda. Well done. And that's what you need to do, isn't it? Get all extra deals. So perfect. And I hope you're going to love it when it arrives. You will.
Yes.
I don't say hope you will, because I just know you will. It really is beautiful.
So, okay, I'll get that in. So, even though you can see here where I cut those edges, when you've got it on this side, they tuck beautifully just under that edge, and you don't really see them at all. So it looks lovely. So I have already, again, I've already got these two die cut out, because I can see that we're...
yeah, there isn't another hour.
There isn't another hour in this one.
There isn't another hour,
so
no.
So we're just going to pop them on.
There we go. So you're back in the morning with Colour Me Happy with Becky, haven't you? Becky
I am.
R? Yeah, Becky R and
Apparently.
you. Yeah. Yeah, Becky Swan and Joe are still off down London enjoying their festival. I've seen pictures.
Yeah.
So, yes, they're having a whale of a time. So, Becky's doing your first two shows with you, and then it's all changed, and it'll be Ben and Sarah for the last show for the HSN preview. So, yeah, absolutely perfect. So... And then you'll be back on Monday after that to sell what's left of the Bethlehem collection.
Yeah, I think I'll be going home early on Monday.
No, they'll find something else for you to do. They have to fill the time.
Yeah.
You're going to have to find something. So you're doing all three shows on Monday, aren't you?
I'm
Yes.
all day Monday.
Yeah, because HSN doesn't start till Tuesday then, does it? So everybody else will be getting busy with that one. Oh.
So this is my mat and layer, and I've already got my piece of ribbon round it, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut an inch off this.
Through your ribbon?
No, just past it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I literally was just past it as well.
That was.
That was a gnat's eyelash, that was. So I'm gonna get a piece of just white card, and I'm just
Are we changing our planned demo here?
Yes.
I thought you might be.
Just a little.
I thought you might be. Call it intuition.
Yeah, I've just chopped my piece of paper in two. Yeah, so I'm going to layer this onto some white card. I'm not going to have a border coming round. I just want to give it the rigidity because I want to put it on some foam pads and just put in, I'm going to say a slice of paper, a piece of paper onto that foam pad. If you saw earlier with the iris folding,
yes,
it doesn't work. You need a nice strong piece of card behind it. So let's just cut that.
You can always go round with the black ink pad again, can't you?
Absolutely, to get rid of that white edge.
Yeah. Oh, don't slice through your ribbon.
Oh, it's still on there. Right, so let's get that black ink back in and just go back on those edges, just where I've taken it away a little bit, and we'll cover that white up. So shall we do the vote quickly? It's only a little different. I haven't gone full on too different this time. So shall we do the vote?
Okay, I've got your first two. So, right, how is that one?
Demo of the show
yes, it's demo of the show. I'm jumping ahead.
So, I think. So that was number one.
It was Orphan Violet Shoot.
Yeah,
Violet even.
Studios. Number two was that patchwork effect.
Yeah.
Number three was those the bunting that's a card now with those flowers. Number four, what I'm going to do is going to be very, very similar to this one.
Ah, perfect. Okay, 1, 2, 3 or 4. So first three are from your Violet Studios and the fourth one is from your Ornate Pop Out. So I'd love to see what you vote for that. I'm just going to have to read this one. And Terry Tom Anderson says, I have a twin brother and we can each only wink one eye and he is predominantly left-handed and I am right. If only you could hear what's in my ear. We learn from each other like looking in a mirror. There you go. Wink with one eye. So one winks with the left eye. One winks with the left and one winks with the right. I don't know whether it's the same time, George, I'm not sure. But then, I told you, you've got left and right-handed, and then,
I love that.
All our audience are out there going, and then they learn from each other, so writing with one right to the left, one, batting, your cricket bat, one with the left, one with the right. Yeah, perfect. Eating,
of course, because they're
one
going
with
to
the
mirror
left,
each
one with
other,
the right.
aren't they?
Oh dear,
that's
dear
great.
The things that go on in my ear. I have to filter because it'd be so easy just to repeat everything that is. They have to turn Michelle off because she just repeats what was said. It just comes straight out. Oh dear. Right, Susie was telling us we don't have much time left for two votes, so I hope you're all voting. 1, 2, 3 or 4. We're going to get told off in a minute by Susie. So. Is she? Oh dear. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 or 4. Which one are you going to vote for? And if you vote for 4, you're effectively voting for 2 because we're going to have 2 different effects. I'm looking forward to seeing the different looks. That's so pretty, isn't it? And I love that you've got a pattern paper underneath as your matten layer. So you're just seeing hints of it popping out.
And I think we don't tend to do that, but I just thought with this, it looked lovely. There we go. So that's just the front, and then it's going to open that way, and I'm going to bring this in. So what it was originally was a full sheet of paper.
Yeah.
Let me just, I've just got a bit of a crispy edge there. So again, I'm just going to bring this in, just going to edge that up with the black. I'm not putting any more on because there's enough on there to edge it up. And then we're going to stick this down.
Right, okay, I'm going to pop over, while that's going, I'm going to pop over and I'm going to borrow some cards from you, including, can I have the original of that one then, please?
You can.
There we go, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, now, you've been so inspired that demo of the show goes to, we had our 3 gorgeous Violet Studios ones, and you also had your ornate pop-out that went like that. And I can tell you, that is the one that everyone has voted for, demo 4. You're loving our ornate pop-out. So, demo of the day, this is going to be a tough one. First of all, we're going to go 1, you've got your decorative gatefolds. Oh, that's so pretty. 2, now this is, wow, this is your iris folding. Or you've got 3, your, carry on, have you nearly finished?
I'm nearly finished.
Then 3 is your ornate pop-out. Now, which one are you going to, now, which one, come on then, in my ears, which ones would, oh. Everyone in my ear is saying number 2. Oh, there we go. I just think the impact that is. Oh, they're saying that's a contender for demo of the week, and there's some pretty impressive ones up. Well, just you've got 2 of mine up there. Okay. I'm only teasing, I'm only winding you up, honestly. I don't mind. So, 1, 2, or 3. Michelle said, yes, there we go. Right, so I hope you're voting. While Michelle finishes the one of these, and we can see how different to that. Oh, we haven't got long at all, so hopefully you're going to be able to pick on that. Oh, so you've just given it a little bit of a stepper there.
I've just given it a step, whereas before it was just totally flat. I've just popped a step on this one, which is why I wanted to back it onto the piece of card. I'm going to pop my ribbon on the middle, and then this way, it just means I have got that little...
You've got even more of a buffer.
Yes, even more of a bumper for it, yeah.
So, exactly. I have to admit, I like your version there better than this, because you've used the pattern paper on there, whereas you've used the plain paper on this one. So I actually like the show one even better. So I think that's absolutely gorgeous. So hopefully you're picking that. So while you're doing that, let me just recap. So I forgot I've got to tell you all this stuff. Yes, how boring is that? So this was the ornate pop-out die. So you get all 4 sets in this. So these were normally $9.99 each, but we're going to match that launch price and give you the 20% saving. So it's going to drop down now to $31.96 or $40.95, or you've even got your platinum price down there to $25.57 or $32.76. So if you are loving those, and I know a few people have bought those, remember we're matching the launch price, but if you use your code, you're going to do even better. I wasn't supposed to say, and remember, I'm cheeky now, and Johnny doesn't know. Johnny didn't know. He was telling me to do something else, and I've got this. Don't forget your nativity, and I'm just going to show you the paper pad, because for me, the paper pad says it all. Absolutely gorgeous. I just wanted to give you another sneak peek of that. It is beautiful. Right, so, demo of the day goes to... number 2, we were right. So thank you for that. Now, we've nearly finished there. Michelle, you're back tomorrow. So you've got Becky, you've got a professional back tomorrow. So hopefully you're going to enjoy that. So you've got the colour blend pencils first. Then you've got Masterclass in cards for teenagers. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I might turn in for that one. And then we've got our HSN preview in the evening. Then Michelle's back on Monday. with our Bethlehem collection. So I hope you've enjoyed our day. I've had a fantastic time today. It's been lovely. I'm now going to drive home in the sunshine, and I will be back up here next Saturday. So until then, I hope you have a lovely time. Please don't forget to use your mystery discount code, because you are going to get some of the best ever prices using that, even better than launch day prices. So absolutely fantastic. It's been lovely to have your company. Thank you for your comments. I've loved having the comments from you, and until next week, I will see you next Saturday. Goodbye.